things which we, grant the assumption are conscious. Like other people, we, out of politeness and out of like a recognition that in every other way, I can appreciate that David is very similarly constructed to how I'm constructed. I don't have direct experience of his consciousness, but it's a pretty good guess that he is conscious. Because, he talks about consciousness, he's built exactly how I am. So it's a pretty good guess that he is experiencing all of these colours, even though.
Okay.
I would say definition of consciousness is the ability to experience qualia.
Yes, well, actually, in fairness, Clive, we did actually all
Give the microphone back.
The bananas were either yellow or green.
I didn't actually agree with that.
Brown, but most of the time, bananas are yellow or green, whatever our colour set.
Well, the definition isn't that one.
Side conversations are disallowed here.
So just a quickie on that, right, what consciousness is. That going back to the famous Mr. Musk, he's trying to find not only what consciousness is, but where it is. He has a program at the moment to try and upload to the cloud people's consciousness. So he is trying to find it. I think he's got just a very difficult problem to answer. There are various different definitions of consciousness, and this is one of the problems, that there's no actual hard and fast concept. There are theories on what consciousness is, and so you can't really go wrong. You can call to an answer, and nobody can say you're wrong, because nobody can actually say what is right in terms of consciousness. And all we can talk about is the inputs and outputs to the consciousness at the moment. If Mr. Musk finds it, then we can all applaud him, and we'll be able to upload his and other people's consciousness to the cloud.
Indeed, that may be a very good question. Professor Gray on the 6th of October, see how he defines consciousness. Anybody else who's not been able to speak so far would like to, who's not spoken so far, would have an opinion they'd like to express on the matter? Please don't be shy. We're all friends here.
Do you not think it's
Jerry.
Yes.
Make you feel important with the mic.
Do you not think it's the wonder and mystery of being human? No, we're not meant to be.
Gosh. But in which case, my question to that would be, well, don't you think it's wonderful being a bat? We can never know, do bat. Sorry, do bats have consciousness, or does our cat and our dog have consciousness?
Yeah.
Or is it sort of dog and cat and bat consciousness?
If a lion could speak, we wouldn't understand it.
No, well, yes, I know, well, that was the problem. That's because a bat could think and speak, wouldn't be a bat at all. So, yeah.
And isn't that come back
all
to?
the time thinking about bats.
I mean, I was reading an experiment only a few weeks ago that some scientists in biologists actually in New Zealand have done. And there's a plant there that is a parasitic plant that climbs up other plants, and it imitates the leaves of the other plant, so it makes it look like the plant it's climbing up. Now, the experiment they did, because it only normally climbs up a couple of plants, they thought there were two species, and one made its leaves the same as the plant it's climbing up, and the other one made its leaves. And they planted one of these plants in a tub with an artificial plant of leaves which didn't look like any of the plant. And this plant made an exact copy of the leaves it's climbing on. Now their answer to this was the plant had consciousness. Because how could it interpret a leaf that it had never come across before and make an exact copy? I don't know the answer, but if you believe in panpsychology, you believe that every living thing has a consciousness, maybe at different levels. Very simple, a cell has consciousness, very, very low level. It is reckoned, for instance, an ape has a consciousness of the average 2.5-year-old. How they've arrived at that, I don't know, but that's the modern thinking, that's the level of consciousness of an ape.
Josh. Thank you very much, Derek. So, can you hear me? Unless anybody else would like to speak, I propose that we sort of conclude and continue our discussion from consciousness in starvation, or I think there is also the possibility of we can continue drinking beer and wine, go to Mark for a bit if you want to stop there. Until 8:30. Can I also thank Derek as well for making the village hall available at no charge to us because he is that was sort of
I think the batteries have finally gone on this. We've got Professor A.C. Grayling coming on the 6th of October, and we're very keen to sell as many tickets for this as possible because the general staying over. Thank you very much to everybody who's bought some tickets already and paid for them. And I've got tickets that have been paid for behind the bar here if you want to pick them up at the moment. So please do that. But if you'd like to buy them, the tickets are £10 each. And we've got a maximum of 100, 120 to sell. So it'll be quite packed in here if it is 120. So we may take a view on that. But if you do want tickets, then please buy some.
Hobby away, will you be able to stream that one or not?
So we are at the moment doing our best to. We've got streaming working well through the Anglesey Golf Club. We're not sure it's actually working very well here yet, but we're working on it. So we're doing our best to try to do that's our aspiration. Absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much. Mark, can I just say this is if you want to gen up in advance of Professor Grayling talk, this is his book, which
I've got the recent. We've got
it does make interesting reading if you want to prepare in advance. Can I thank everybody for attending? And can I also thank our technology team, Bobby, Mark, see you all in starvation.
Buzz Williams.